Fuzzy Wingman, and I am back. I decided it was time to have some more stealth suits and bring some stealth tau back. So they'll be going along, and they're going to go against some regular guard. I say regular, but it's, slightly different. It's a mix of some things that I haven't done in a while. I haven't used Ogryns in a while, and, well, there are going to be two of them in this one. So, it should be an interesting game because, well, you can see I'm still using this train. Why? Well, there's another match mission to play from here. Seize the bunker. So we're going to play with that, but I might as well this time actually remember to use the environment table to see what this terrain does. 1. No additional rule. Cool. Alright. I'm fine with that, too. So, I already got the teams. I already know where the deployment zones are. We just roll off to see who has the greatest strategic advantage. 8, 9. So, guardsmen have the greatest strategic advantage. Guardsmen are going to choose this side because they believe they can get into the bunker first, and once in the bunker, you draw a line of sight from these slits. So that means they'll be drawing line of sight to the Tau instead of, to their own deployment zone, which makes it kind of useless to be in the bunker. Okay, so Tau could deploy their first models. I don't think they have anything special with their stealth suits or anything for deployment. Well, this is their straightest line. And you have 4 inches in. Okay, so Tau should be able to get someone into the bunker first turn pretty easily. Well, not first turn, but Alright, if this guy advances and gets a great advance roll, he can get in there too. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Might as well get 2 gun drones heading there. More guardsmen I could potentially get in there, the better. Throw one of the Pathfinders over here. Oh, that's cool. The cameras are actually going to be set like on the 2 deployment zones. He's big. He's angry. He's ready to charge. You know what? Rail rifles will be kind of hanging out together. This guy will be like that. Oh, the rail rifle. You know what? Tempestor will actually be on the field now. Tempestor can give orders, which will, like go, 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 I think, which will allow them to, these guys to have a better chance of getting great advance rolls. So we'll put one of these here. And then they'll put a plasma sniper into the reserves. And comms goes into reserves. And last stealth suit. So this could be a very interesting game. Oh yeah, they could also, there's also the rule for, if they really want to, if no one's in the bunker, they could, they could just target the bunkers if it's an enemy model in the shooting phase. So you can't even use it in the melee phase. You can't attack it. Alright. The only thing that can't shoot is the models inside it. So that means the guardsman's only ability is, well, plasma. That or kill who's inside, and then get in themselves. So, deployment's done. Round 1, initiative. Alright. Guard have the initiative currently. Oh, right, the go order is during the shooting phase, it doesn't matter. This guardsman's gonna advance. Okay. He doesn't have to go the full distance. He's like right at the door, ready to go in. This guardsman. Also 12. Holy hell. Okay. They're there. Ready to go in. Thing is, you can only go in. You can only spend the command point to enter the building. Since of course, this terrain has their own stratagems. Or is it called stratagems for this? I don't remember. I know it's called stratagems for the big game. You know what? I could just check what it's called. Tactics. Okay, yeah. But yeah, the tactic to enter this has to be done at the beginning of your movement turn. Beginning of your turn in the movement phase. So, obviously, no team will be able to do that. Tempestor will just kind of go like that. I haven't used Ogryns in a while. What kind of... Their weapons are... Are they assault weapons? That's what I was looking at. Yes, they are. So they can just charge and shoot. I gotta make sure you just know victory points for... Alright, there's no victory points for like particular models killing, so it's just simply whoever's inside the bunker at the end or whoever destroyed the bunker. So we're gonna advance this Ogryn. 9. Yes, Ogryn will advance. 9. And at least be in some cover and ready to do some murdering. Alright, Tau. Alright, what's the... Should see here with the stealth suits. What special rules they have. Since I'm pretty sure they have fly. It's the keyword. Yes, they do have the fly keyword. Okay, good to remember. And they can go 8 inches. This one's going to be right in there. Funny that the one that's like pure grass is right there. Pathfinders themselves are 7 inches. Nice. It's like, that was probably about 7 inches or so, but that Recon Drone can move 8, so whatever. Now, gun drones. They can also move 8. I want to double check something about, like, wording on the SEP tactics. Well, with the way things worded, it doesn't even make it sound like the drones don't, like, the drones still get the power of the sept. Because the only thing they don't get would be things related to like campaign, like no experience, no specialisms, none of that. But they should be able to still get the sept, and there's nothing really wording wise to say they can't go inside this building. So very good to know. That means when it comes to shooting phase right now, it kind of matters. Alright, I should indicate these advanced because that will impact their shooting ability. But they can still shoot. Well, we start with... end of movement. Does the Tempestor want to drop plasma and comms? At the moment, they do not. They actually want to hold on to them in reserves. They want to see what happens at the beginning of the next turn, because whoever has the first turn next turn is in the bunker. Alright. So, now we'll move on to shooting. Might as well start with the people who can see things. Like, this one can't shoot anything. He's the only one that could shoot something. I don't think this guy could see anything. Unless I count this part of the drone. Which, I guess, should be counted. Since drones do float. He can actually shoot at this one. Granted, they can't prevent this guy from getting in. So, he's going to unload into this one because it's out in the open for him at least. And not obscured. So, Ripper Gun. Assault 3. He... Oh. Yep, he's in long range. So, 3 shots. Well, that is the bonehead, so I am looking at the right stats. Don't have to worry. So I was like, do they have different shooting stats? I don't know. It's usually 4s to hit. It's an assault weapon and he advanced, so that's -1, and it's long range, so 3 shots, 6s to hit. Whatever. Well, he got a hit. Strength 5 versus what kind of toughness is a drone? 4, right? Toughness 4. But the good thing is it's still 3 to wound. Wounds, AP 0. Drone gets a 4-up save and makes it. So now he's fully fired. And so I'll just kind of put it like that. I know he's advanced, so he can't shoot. Drones, well, part of their model can draw to his model, since, you know, they could do that. You know what? The gun drone, well, yeah, this gun drone will try. It's Assault 2. Definitely within half range. But obscured, so 6s to hit. Gets a hit. Damn. Strength 5 versus Toughness 5, so 4 to wound. Fails to wound. They're not going to bother spending command point to reroll that. It's not much need. And he will shoot at this drone. 3 shots, 6... Wait. Advanced. Obscured. But not long range, so it's 6s to hit. Yeah, nothing. He shoots... He clanks against the building, but that's okay. Alright, so they fired. This drone will fire 2 shots into him. Yeah, might as well. He's just obscured, so 6s to hit. Gets a hit. 4 to wound. Wounds. He's got a 5-up armor save. Failed it. He'll take it. Got 2 wounds left. Tao's doing some thinking. Oh. Alright. These two have clean line of sight. Well, not clean. They have line of sight. This one does not. I think one Tau Pathfinder gunner is a specialist. The rest are not. That's correct. So the one reloading is the one that's different. That one's the Demolitions. And well, it makes perfect sense to shoot at them. Well, it made perfect sense to shoot at these guys obscure, but hey, gets a shot at them. So let's see here. Range 30 inches. That's within half range, so it's rapid fire, so 2 shots. 2 shots. Target is obscured. Oh, right. Recon Drone will add... Recon Drone has the ability to... what's it called? Recon Suite. You can choose a Pathfinder, bloop, within 6 inches, and they will not have any penalty. They'll suffer no penalty from their target being obscured in regards to their hit rolls and their injury rolls. So, 4s to hit, reroll 1s. 1 hit. It's RA strength 6, so it's 2 to wound. And adding 1 to its wound roll from its breacher does not actually help in this case, so it's still 2 to wound. Obviously wounds. AP minus 4. Oh, I don't think it was a 6 on the wound roll, because, that does mortal wound. But it's AP minus 4, so obviously goes through. No save for that. Tempestor. And then D3 damage. Whew, 3 damage. Alright, that 6 was enough. Dead. So no more orders coming from guard. And hey, since they know murdering gets them points, these Tau will shoot at the building. And it just says it shoots like normal. Yep. Shoot as if it's an enemy model, which does mean technically obscure from there. So his shots with something in front will help with the wound roll on there. But you know what they're saying? Screw it. They're going to shoot at the building because if someone destroys the building, whoever destroys it last gets the point. And at the moment, Tau's really the only one capable. So 2 shots from this Pathfinder into there. 5s to hit. Reroll 1s. Reroll 1s. Nope. 2 shots from this guy. 5s to hit. Reroll 1s. Nothing. Does the Recon Drone just want to go... Brrr. Yeah, I'll go... Brrr. 4 shots. Not long range, so only obscured, so 6s to hit. Reroll 1s. I can't see what that was. Okay. So, nothing. Yeah, since it's such a big building, obviously things get obscured. Alright, this guy fired, so good to know. All that's fired. This one... well... So it would be obscured. Obscured in long range. So that makes it 6s to hit. Or 5s to hit, probably won't wound. He'll shoot at this guy. 6s to hit on that is better. Oh, he could actually... This one can actually advance and not take penalties to its advance rolls. Good to know. Either way, 4s to hit. No. 6s to hit. Reroll 1s. Reroll these two. Hey, you should probably get a 6 somewhere. Nope. Alright, this one's the leader. He's firing 4 shots. His burst cannon right into the target in front of him. I'm going to say he could draw a line of sight to all of it, so it's 4s to hit. Reroll 1s. Look at that. Even if it was obscured, that's 3 hits. Strength 5 versus toughness 8. So only 5s to wound. Gets 2 wounds at AP 0. So the building gets 2 3-up saves. Made 1, failed 1. So now... That's it. 5 wounds remaining. Or, no, not 5. 11 wounds remaining. So, not really that much of anything there. It's all firing at this point. Only 1 model has died. Not really that much of a problem. So we'll just move on to round 2 because there's no flesh wounds around. And this initiative can really determine who's doing well. 7. So Tau is doing well. Movement phase. They'll spend a command point to put this model into the box. So I'll just go like that to kind of indicate it. And now we might as well start surrounding the shit out of whoever's left. Alright, drones are 8 inches. Yeah, everything's 8 inches except for these guys who are 7 inches. And don't have fly like everyone else. Ooh, can't do that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, because then he'll be within 1 inch of someone. Nope. Alright. Oh, okay. Can you go right there? It's greater than 1 inch, so yes, he can. And this trench area will just ready up. Since he can advance, they will advance. So 8 plus 5, they can go 13 actually. Keep everyone somewhat close together. Now we can even greater good with each other. And now Imperial Guard time. Okay, so they fire a greater good watch. They can't overwatch anymore in that phase, so... First gonna have this guardsman declare a charge on the drone. The drone will overwatch, but none of the burst cannons. This guy will overwatch. He will do his greater good attack. So first do the drone. So the drone doesn't think they'll do anything. I should see if the reroll ones is only in the shooting phase, or if it's reroll all shooting attacks. So can reroll this one. Okay, drone did nothing. Burst cannon from this guy. Gets one hit. Strength 5, so 3 to wound. Doesn't wound. Oh, right, command points. Tau are now at 3 command points. To pass, Astro Militarum is at 3 command points. So, Tau will spend a command point to reroll this because they want this to actually wound. Gets a wound. Guardsman still gets his 5-up armor. Failed it. They're not going to spend a command point to reroll that. Injury roll. Dead. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, what's going to happen now is this Ogryn is going to declare a charge on this drone. This guy will not do greater good because he knows this guy's probably going to charge him. And this guy can no longer fire Overwatch. So he will charge the drone. The drone will Overwatch, since the drone can at least Overwatch. Since it didn't matter. Drone is completed. He will, roll his charge distance. Well, since the guard have not spent the reroll, they'll spend it now. Since they... There we go. 6 inches. He will go there. Whoop. Yep, he's not within one of the model he didn't declare a charge on. This guardsman's declaring a charge on the that Tau. Because, well, what do you know? The this guy did his greater good, which specifically states you cannot fire Overwatch or retreat for the rest of the phase. So he's done his Overwatch. And now this guardsman can declare a charge and be there without any penalty. And now this Ogryn's declaring a charge on this Tau. We'll fire 4 shots in Overwatch. Because he hasn't fired Overwatch yet. Reroll these ones. Wow, if he had 5s to hit, it would have been pretty good. But hey, 1 hit is still good. Strength 5 versus Toughness 5, that's 4 to wound. Wait, Burst Cannon Strength. Oh no, it's Strength 5. Either way, that failed wound. Both teams have already spent the reroll for the phase. He's in. And now... Tempestor will spend their command points. Yeah, Tempestor will spend 1 command point to drop in these 2. You need to be 5 inches away from that. They're good. They can't be seen by these guys. Alright. Tau's shooting phase. No one from the pillbox can shoot at anyone. Since they know rail rifles aren't super crazy on damage outputs, they're going to dare shoot at the building just a little bit. They'll see how much they're going to do. We'll first have this guy shoot at the building. 2 shots. 4s to hit. Reroll 1s. Reroll 1s. Hits the building. Strength 6 versus toughness 8, so it's just, 5 to wound. Fails to wound, okay with that. This guy shooting, reroll 1s, hits, 5 to wound, fails to wound, and they'll do another guy shooting into it, because why not? Reroll 1s, doesn't do anything. So, they shot at the building. This guy might as well just shoot at the building as well. Burst cannon, yeah, it's a burst cannon, so it's still well within the halfway range. It's not obscured, but it's still 5s to hit, because drones aren't great. I'll verify that the Recon Drone is just as shitty as other drones. That is correct. So, no hits. So they've all fired. Alright, these guys can now fire. I forgot. I was going to say I need to alternate, but they all readied up, so they fired first. Now we go into alternating non-ready models. Well, starting with Tau, since Tau had the initiative. This guy gets skipped because he can only shoot things in the front. So we'll have Plasma, Fire, Overcharged. Comms will add 1 to the sniper's shot. So it's just 3s to hit. Reroll 1s. Both hit. Man, if this was, if there was no guardsmen, it was just purely Tempestor, both of those would have generated extra shots, but this is not the case. Strength 8 versus Toughness 8, so 4s to wound. 2 wounds at AP minus 3, so 2 6-up saves for the building. Made 1, failed 1. So the one that goes through does 2 damage. Man, if the building keeps making its saves, it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. Well, the comms only can shoot at that building. They don't have any other target. It's going to be 1 shot, long range, obscured. So 5 to hit. Gets a hit. Strength 3 versus toughness 8, so 6 to wound. Fails to wound. Alright, comms is fired at a building that's got the stats of a tank. Well, after Militarum did the charging, they get to decide who gets to punch first. Let's do this. The lowly guardsman. He's got 1 attack, 4 to hit. And there goes a die off the table. Doesn't hit. See, this is where if I kept the dice rolls that were on the ground, it would have been better for him, but oh well. We'll now also do the regular Ogryn, who has 3 attacks base, 1 attack for the avalanche of muscle, and that's it. And it's also using the Ripper gun, which doesn't add extra attacks. But 3s to hit. That's 3 hits. At strength 5, and drones are just 4, T4. So, yeah. That's 3s to wound. 2 wounds at AP minus 1. Well, let's just roll, since I know the drone... Okay, well, no, that was a 5. That's okay. It was like that, it's a 5. But how many wounds does a drone have? Not a recon drone, regular old drone. Ooh, 1 wound. So that 1 wound was enough to be an injury roll. Narm, 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 narm. And consolidation. Even though he knows that this thing could just fly away next turn. This guy, that's where we start getting some good attacks. He has 4 attack speeds because he's a bonehead. 1 extra because he's the combat specialist, and then another extra because of avalanche of muscle. 3s to hit. 4 hits. At strength 5. For his toughness 4, so 3s to wound. 3 wounds at AP -1. I think it's a 3-up save, but I can roll the dice first. Well, that's a stealth suit. Yep, that was a save. You needed 4s to save, and I just rolled 3 saves. Woo! You barely survived that, stealth suit. Well, stealth suits punch back. We'll first start with this one. It will punch. Hey, it's got, whoa. It's got 3 attacks. It's going to put them all on the guardsmen because it doesn't think they're going to hit. So it's 5s to hit. Doesn't hit. Guessing he has 2 attacks since he's not like leader dude. Yeah, he's got 2 attacks. He'll put it on the Ogryn. 5s to hit. Nothing. Morale phase. It's only 2 dead on guardsmen, 1 dead on the Tau, so, and there's no flesh wounds around because I rarely have flesh wounds. I mostly have dead. So, round 3. Who has the initiative? Tau does. All right, we got fly. And we have fly. Alright, command points. Tau are at 4. Tempestor is at 2. Need to double check real quick on fly and falling back. I remember originally in 8th edition that still had a penalty. Oh, it's just simply, unless it has fly. Not even a... It falls back and it'll shoot at -1. Nope, it just continues to shoot however it wants to shoot. And then these ones will ready up because they have some juicy targets now. Guard. They can't move these 3 because, well, they were in combat with someone before. So, instead, they're going to do the smart thing and get some people into some cover. That way, these 2 can't just light them up in the open. Now, Ogryn, what can he be seen by? Okay. These 2 can see the guardsmen. These 3 can see the Ogryn. Alright. Starting with ready models, which are this collection of murderers. Might as well finally actually indicate it. I can't remember if these guys could technically ready up. I guess they technically can. So when they were selected to ready up, they didn't have anyone within 1 inch. But when you started the round with someone within 1 inch, you can't move. But I think it does say you can ready up if you start the turn within... No. I think you can either stay still or fall back. So, But I think you can still ready up, because if you ready... The thing for... Well, it's one of those weird ones where it says, if someone fell away from... if you start the round within 1 inch, you can only do these 2 actions. But when you select to ready up, it says, well, if you haven't moved, well, which is standing still, and no one's within 1 inch, you can ready up. So it's like, is that how it's worded? Is that how it's work? Or is it, if someone falls back from you, you can't even ready up? I'm going to go with they can ready up at least. Just to help a little bit with this. I mean, Tao gets to shoot first, so it doesn't fully matter, because this guy will shoot into the Ogryn. Why not? I mean, they all have... Yeah, so it's 2 shots. Oh, yeah, what will he do? He will give the Recon Drone will only affect this guy, but... So this guy will still be obscured, so... 2 shots, obscured, so 5s to hit, reroll 1s. Oh, that's 6 hits. Strength 6 versus toughness 5, so 3 to wound. Wounds, AP minus 4, so it goes through. D3 damage, 3 damage, which is all the wounds on that Ogryn. It is obscured, and it's within 1 inch of the terrain that's obscuring it. The Tau says, screw it, they're going to spend a command point to reroll that. So they'd be happy if just... Okay, they were hoping to murder him. But they didn't, so just... Ow. This lowly guardsman will shoot at him. He's going to do his best. 5s to hit because obscured. Nothing. He knows he's about to go poof, potentially. This guy will shoot... Screw it, the guardsman. 2 shots. 5s to hit. Oh my god, keep dropping dice. 2 shots, 5s to hit. Nothing. This ogre can actually draw full line of sight to him, so he's going to just fire his 3 shots. 4s to hit because the guy's out in the open. Well, the only thing that really hits is the 6. Strength. Ripper gun is strength 5, right? It is strength 5. So it's 3 to wound. Wounds because he's only T4. AP 0, so 3 up armor save for him. Made it. He's just barely making saves. Actually, he was the one barely making saves. And now the final guy. Actually, oh. Drone is not going to be able to shoot anyone because it's long range and obscured, so that's 7s to hit. So we only have this guy. He's not going to take penalty from obscured or on his injury roll or hit roll, but he also gets to add 1 to his wound roll. So he's going to shoot this guy. So 2 shots, 4s to hit, reroll 1s, reroll 1s, gets a hit. He's a breacher, so it was originally going to be 3 to wound, now it's 2 to wound. Wounds, goes through, uses AP minus 4, D3 damage, 3 damage. Alright, now the Ogryn is dead. There's the other die. So he is fired. No more, well, I guess the last non-ready model is this drone, and he'll just shoot into the building. Because it's out in the open, 5s to hit. All those hits. First cannon is strength 5, so it's 5s to damage, to wound on the building. And nothing, as to be expected. So, guard. No, non-rated models, starting with the Tempestor, Tau. He'll shoot into the Scion, who's, got the sniper and plasma, so 4 shots. Obscured, so 5s to hit, reroll 1s. 2 hits, strength 5, so 3s to wound. Nothing. Screw it, he's going to go for firing at the building. It's kind of all or nothing at the building. Comms will add 1 to the shot roll. So it's 3s to hit, reroll 1s, overcharging. 2 hits. 4s to wound. 2 wounds. 2 6-up saves for the building. Again, makes 1. They just need the building to not be making saves. Because if it had failed to save, it would at least be at 5 wounds right now. Heck, if it didn't make its other save against the plasma, it would be at 3 wounds right now. It would actually be doing damage to it, but they just can't at the moment. This burst cannon is going to shoot in the plasma because, hey, it's the only building destroyer right now. I was going to say, I think it's 5s to hit. So, 3 hits. 3s to wound. That's 3 wounds. AP 0, so 3 4-up armors for that Scion. And failed 2 of them, so can't spend the command point to reroll enough. So injury roll. Flesh wound, yeah, they've already spent their reroll because they did it to try to make sure dead, but they didn't succeed. Alright, this Scion's doing 2 shots at him. He's out in the open. But he's a stealth suit. So it's still 4s to hit. Whatever. 4s to hit. Oh, ouch. So that's everyone shooting. Back and shoot. I think Tower are going to crush this one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, now they're at 4 dead and injured, so break test. 7, they're okay. Morale check on that model. 1 passed. So Garter's still in the fight. Tau have nothing to worry about. So we go into round 4. Tower at 5 command points. Tempestor are at 3. Ooh, Tau still has the initiative. And he's going to ready up. And he's going on top of the building. So that if someone wants to charge him, they have to get up on top of the building, and then later, it's like, oh, you're on top of the building? Let me just get off so the rail rifles can blast you. So charging up to get up to him might not be a smart idea. Alright, guard's turn. Weep. Get him out of the open. At 9 inches, this guy starts having problems for range. You know what? Screw it. Well, do I want to say screw it? Yeah, he is declaring a charge on this guy. Because he knows, yeah, he might get lit up by these guys next turn, But that's about it. So he will overwatch. It's, you know, it's a smarter move. Gets one hit. Strength only... No, strength 5, so 4 to wound. Gets a wound. Ogryn Bonehead still has his 5-up armor. He failed it. He says screw it. He'll just take it. They might want to spend their reroll for this phase on charge distance. Yep, and they'll spend their command point to reroll charge distance. Wow, they've rolled snake eyes. There we go, 9 inches. How tall is this building? Only 2 inches, so that's very easy for him to just be like, I'm here. And then these guys move like right here. Puts this Tau outside of range. You know, he's gonna have 6s to hit, so that gives him plenty of opportunity to shoot the building some more. So we start with shooting with ready models. So we got, well, all these are ready too, but they have no targets besides the building. They're not going to shoot at the building because they're only going to shoot the building if, well, they'll be skipped for now. They can skip because I think they can still be chosen to shoot after Plasma's fired. Because if Plasma fires and puts the building at low health, they might just blast it with rail rifles to get the victory for themselves. So he will just fire his 6 to 4 shots at that guy at 6s to hit. Nothing. Now, non-ready models, this guy's firing. Is it obscured? Well, let's just see. Doesn't matter. The 5 would definitely hit. Because their team is not broken. It's a 6 to wound, though. Doesn't do anything. Hey, he's doing his best. Tau will skip for now. And now, Sniper firing 2 shots, overcharged. Comms will add 1 to the shot roll. So, counteract the injury. So, 3s to hit. Reroll 1s because overcharged. 4 hits. That's okay. Do they want to spend a command to... You know what? We'll spend a command point to reroll that hit roll. Ooh, that was a bad choice. Because, 1, does this actually wound? It wounds. 6-up save for the building. Failed it. So, the building's at 5 wounds. But because of that roll of 1... out of action. And that reroll was not a good choice. Comms will now fire 2 shots into the building. I mean, you gotta try at this point. 2 hits, 6s, nothing. Wow, 2 5s. You need to be at least strength 5 for that. So nothing. Ooh. So Tau now know that guard have no ability to damage the building, so there's really no need for them to unload into it. But we'll do melee time, starting with Ogryn Bonehead. Yeah. 4 attacks base. 1 attack for combat specialist. 1 attack because of avalanche of muscle. 3s to hit. Oh my lord. Oh, they're getting some really bad rolls when they really need their rolls. 3s to wound at least. 2 wounds. Watch this Tau make his 2 4-up saves. Made 1, failed 1. He doesn't care. He has an extra wound. So, boop. Now he'll punch back with his 3 attacks. 2 hits even. Strength 4, so 5s to wound. 2 wounds. And it's 2 5-up saves for the Ogryn. Made one, failed one. Tempestor is spending the command, or the Astro Militarum is spending the final command point to reroll this one. Alright. Injury roll. Dead. Tau just killed an Ogryn in melee. Yep, that just happened. Morale check on break test on guardsmen. They said we just watched that ogre get blasted, but we still stand. It's like Cadia stands. It's like So tower at 7 command points, and Astro Militarum's at 1. Well, we roll to see if the game ends. Nope. Round 5. Who's got the initiative? Tau. You know what? This guy's going to do something super silly. He's declaring a charge on the Scion. Who will overwatch? Because, you know, at this point, might as well try. Oh, nothing. 5 inches. I don't measure vertical because of fly. So, boop. So, what does this one fucking guardsman do? I guess he readies up. I mean, these guys have readied up, but they're not going to shoot into the building. I mean, they could. They could just guarantee a victory that way, too, but they don't need to. They could just wait it out and kill the rest of the guardsmen. So, this one lonely guardsman will shoot at this one Tau because he's not... What, does he really think he's going to get the miracle shot and put this at 3 wounds? He's going to get blasted by that thing, so he's just going to shoot it. Wait. His rolls are going to be essentially... Okay, so he needs 6s to hit this guy because terrain and the camo thing. Then he'll need 5s to wound it. Well, with this one, he at least needs 4s to hit and 6s to wound. So he's going to put 2 shots into the building. Or does he? He has a grenade. Grenade out! How many shots? 2. It's basically the same as him shooting at it with the plasma. Gets a hit at least. He gets a wound. 6 up save, no, 3 up save for the building. Made it. You did it, buddy. You wounded it. It's just it's got 3 up armor, so it didn't matter. Well, that's all the shooting. Time for this one thing to punch the Scion. Got 3 attacks. 5s to hit, though. Hey, got a hit. You know what? No. They're gonna keep it. There's 1 hit. It's 3 to wound. Wounds. 4 up armor. Failed it. Spend their final command point to reroll that because they didn't want to die from that. Look at that. Made it. Scion punches back at 4 to hit. Hits. 5 to wound. Wounds. 3 up armor. That's a lot more cocked, right? Yep, you can't balance the dice on it. We'll spend a command point to re-roll this now. This is why they held on to their command point. And they made their armor save, so that way nothing happened. Punch, punch. Both teams actually had to take armor saves. So, you know, they're doing okay there. Does guard break? 8. Now they do. Leadership check. Failed. Right? 2 plus... Actually, how many are dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's a 7. So, yeah, failed because a guardsman is 6. So, he failed it. But Voxcaster's still in the field, so he gets to reroll. He passed. He's not shaken. Voxcaster passed. Look at that. They hold their ground. Like idiots. Tau don't even have to give a shit. Game ends. I think the game ended a long time ago once that plasma fried itself. Honestly, the game was decided round 2 with Tau getting into the building. Because if Tempestor gone to the, actually, these guys probably would have lit up the building then, you know? It's like, let's see if they try to shoot it this turn. This guy, 2 hits, 1 wound, D3 damage, 3 damage, 2 hits, 1 wound, D3 damage, 1. That's already 4 damage, by the way, so it's already at 1. And then this guy would get a hit, but not get a wound. And then they could, you know, if they really had to, spend a command point, reroll that, and get worse. But I mean, hell, they could have reduced it to 1 wound and 1 round of shooting. That's 4 wounds they went through. So they could have done damage to it themselves. Plasma was only slowly plinking. They at least give it no armor save. But yeah, Tower is definitely set up for a better game on this than Guardsman. Hell, I don't even know many missions that this guard list would have been great against Tau. Honestly, I need to finally buy a new Ogryn box so I can get some Bulgrins out onto the field. That would be a little bit more interesting. But hey, I wanted to play another mission with terrain. That's actually the 2 match missions from this terrain. There's some narrative, but I haven't been playing narrative as much. But yeah, that was an interesting game. It was fun, even though Guard didn't really get to do much besides die. But hey, Tau got to really just beat Tau and be like, haha, fuck you. Have a fabulous day, everybody.